Diogo Jota, full name Diogo José Teixeira da Silva, born on the 4th of December 1996 in Porto, Portugal, was one of the most talented footballers of his generation. A prolific striker for Liverpool FC and the Portugal national team, Jota was nicknamed Jota the Slaughter for his sharp finishing and energetic playing style. However, his life ended tragically on the 3rd of July 2025, when he and his younger brother, André Silva, were killed in a serious car accident in Zamora, Spain. The accident, which police determined may have involved high speed and a burst tire, left a lasting impression on his family, friends, teammates, and fans around the world. Just 11 days earlier, Jota had married his longtime partner, Ruta Cardoso, leaving behind 3 young children. His short but meaningful life was a story of talent, passion, great success, deep sorrow, and a heartbreaking end. This article will explore the life of Diogo Jota in detail, from his greatest pains, his career full of ups and downs, to his love, family, and his wife's final words about the pain he went through. The greatest sadness in Diogo Jota's life, as he has shared in rare interviews, was the pressure to meet the expectations of fans and family while dealing with injuries and moments of failure on the pitch. As a player who has always had high expectations for Liverpool and the Portuguese national team, Jota often faces psychological pressure when he is unable to play due to injury or when he fails to meet expectations in important matches. One of his most difficult periods was the 2020 to 2021 season, when he suffered a serious knee injury that kept him out of action for 3 months. He has revealed that the feeling of helplessness when he had to sit on the sidelines and watch his team play without his contribution was a deep pain. "I felt like I had let my teammates and the fans down," he shared in an interview with Liverpool FC. This sadness was even more evident when he knew that his family, especially his parents and wife, always wanted him to be healthy and successful, but he had no control over his injuries. Another sadness was the separation from his family in the early years of his career, when he moved from Portugal to England to play for Wolverhampton Wanderers and then Liverpool. Leaving his hometown of Gondomar, where he grew up and where his football dream began, left him feeling lonely, especially in his early days in England. He has said that there were nights when he would lie in bed, thinking about his family and friends in Porto, wondering if he was on the right track. Despite the support of his partner, Ruta Cardoso, this feeling of separation remained a mental wound that he carried with him throughout his career. Finally, another deep sadness was the tragic death of himself and his younger brother, André Silva. The car accident on the 3rd of July 2025 not only ended Jota's life, but also left an unfillable void in the hearts of his family and fans. According to a report from Spain's Guardia Civil, the accident occurred on the A52 motorway near Cernadilla, Zamora, when Jota's Lamborghini suffered a tire blowout while overtaking another vehicle, resulting in the loss of control and fire. Police suspect that high speed may have been a contributing factor, although a witness has confirmed that Jota's car was not exceeding the speed limit. The greatest sadness, therefore, is not only what Jota has experienced in life, but also his sudden death, leaving his wife and 3 young children in pain and loss. Diogo Jota's career has been an inspiring journey, with brilliant highs and heartbreaking lows. He began his career at Paços de Ferreira in Portugal, where he quickly caught the eye with his pace, technique, and goal-scoring ability. In 2014, at the age of 18, he made his Primeira Liga debut, showing signs of future stardom. Manuel José Vieira, a former teammate at Paços de Ferreira, once commented, "Diogo is very daring. In one-on-one training sessions, he is not afraid to take on the strongest defenders." In 2016, he moved to Atlético Madrid, but struggled to make regular appearances and was loaned out to FC Porto, where he continued to develop. Jota's breakthrough came when he joined Wolverhampton Wanderers, Wolves, in 2017, initially on loan before signing a permanent deal. At Wolves, Jota helped the team gain promotion from the Championship to the Premier League and finished 7th in the 2018-19 season, an impressive feat for a newly promoted side. He scored 44 goals in 131 games for Wolves, becoming one of the club's most beloved players. Diogo was loved by the fans, loved by his teammates, and respected by all who worked with him, Wolves said in a statement following his death. In 2020, Jota moved to Liverpool for £41 million, a huge career-changing move where he quickly established himself as an integral part of the attack, playing alongside Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, and Roberto Firmino. He scored 65 goals in 182 appearances for Liverpool, playing a key role in their 2024-25 Premier League title, 2022 FA Cup, and 2 Carabao Cups. His winning goal in the Merseyside derby against Everton in April 2025 was one of his most memorable, helping Liverpool edge closer to the Premier League title. "It's a moment I'll cherish forever," Jota told Liverpool's website. At international level, Jota made his Portugal debut in 2019 and scored 14 goals in 49 appearances. He was part of the UEFA Nations League winning squads in 2019 and 2025, with the most recent final coming against Spain on the 8th of June 2025. "Just 3 weeks ago, I had the honor of presenting Diogo Jota with his medal after the Nations League final. A moment of joy and pride that is now forever linked with sadness," said UEFA President Alexander Teferin. Jota's career has not been without setbacks, however. A knee injury in 2020 was a major blow, keeping him out of action at a time when Liverpool were in the thick of the Premier League. He has described those days on the sidelines as the most difficult time of my career, as he felt he could not contribute to the team. Another setback was not being called up to Portugal's first-team squad for the 2022 World Cup, despite traveling to Qatar to support his teammates. "I really wanted to play, but just standing on the sidelines and cheering was very difficult," he said. These moments, when he felt he was not living up to expectations, have left him crying quietly on more than one occasion, especially when faced with pressure from the media and fans. Jota's efforts to overcome injuries and regain his form are what makes him particularly admirable. He regularly works with physiotherapists, trains overtime, and even plays football video games like FIFA and Football Manager to keep his competitive spirit up. In 2021, he reached the number one spot in the FIFA Ultimate Team Champions rankings, an achievement he is proud of because it shows his versatility. "I'm the only player who plays in both the Champions League and the E-Champions League," he told the Gamer in 2023. This relentless effort, while sometimes exhausting, is a testament to Jota's dedication to football and family. Diogo Jota has always wanted to be one of the best strikers in the world and leave a lasting legacy in football. One of his biggest goals is to win major trophies with Liverpool, especially the Champions League, a trophy he has yet to achieve in his career. He has said that winning the Premier League in 2025 would be a dream come true, but he still has his eyes on taking Liverpool back to the top of Europe. "I want my name to be engraved in the history of the club," he said in a 2023 interview. In addition, Jota has always tried to be a role model for the younger generation, especially those in his hometown of Gondomar. He often returns to visit his first club, Gondomar SC, where he started playing football at the age of 9. Anselmo Serra, director of Gondomar SC, once said that Jota never forgot his roots and often invited childhood friends to watch Liverpool games in England. He also founded Luna Esports, an esports team, to inspire young people to be passionate about both football and video games. "I want to show kids that you can pursue your passion, whether it's on the pitch or in the virtual world," he said. Another achievement Jota aims to achieve is to be a role model father and husband. Despite his busy schedule, he always tries to make time for his wife Ruth Cardoso and their 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter, all under the age of 4. He regularly posts family photos on Instagram with sentimental captions like, "Yes, forever," after his wedding on June 22, 2025. His goal is to build a happy family and ensure that his children grow up with the love and support he received from his parents. The relationship between Diogo Jota and Ruta Cardoso is a beautiful but challenging love story. The couple met in Porto, where they grew up together, and were together for more than a decade before tying the knot on June 22, 2025. Their wedding, which took place just 11 days before the fateful accident, was a joyous affair, with Instagram photos showing Jota and Ruth beaming with their 3 young children. "A day we will never forget," Jota wrote on Instagram, along with a video of the ceremony. However, that happiness was quickly cut short by the accident, which left Ruth facing the pain of losing her husband and brother-in-law just days after becoming his wife. One of the biggest sorrows in Jota's love life is the pressure of his busy playing schedule, which often keeps him away from his wife and children. He once shared that there were times when he could only see his family via video calls, especially during international tours or when Liverpool played in European competitions. "I always felt guilty that I couldn't be with Rute and the children as much as I wanted," he once said. Although Rute has always